What's up, guys? Vince Reddy here, and welcome to my review for Helluva Boss. I forget what episode. Listen, I'm late on this. I've been late. I've been basically haven't been catching up review wise, especially Helluva Boss. So apologies if I forget almost everything, especially what episode this is, what number. I'm surprised I didn't forget the show. But yeah, welcome to my season 2 episode something something of this Hell of a Boss episode. Goodness. And listen, I watched this when I was at the hotel in Las Vegas for my vacation because I was on vacation. And you know what? I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this ep. I enjoy, the qualities of it for sure. And the fact that Kesha is voicing Bill's Bub. Like that is that is the best thing. I know that celebrities don't like it's kind of difficult, like contract wise or some kind of like claim wise when it comes down to pop singers voicing characters and stuff like that. I can imagine ever like seeing Drake voice any animation character, like the amount of money that you have to have, and the fact that Kesha not only voiced and wrote a song within this episode. Like it's kind of insane to really see that kind of quality within the show. Even though, like, from what I heard, Kesha did work with Vivzy Pop before, but so I don't know. Maybe their relationship is, Titan. It's almost like something that is bound to happen. Pretty much this whole episode is basically about Luna. And getting the in-depths of many of these characters in Hell of a Boss, Vivzy Pop does it in a way where it's more heartfelt and deep. And from what I've seen through this episode, of it's Luna, just being relatable, dealing with the awkwardness, going to parties. I bet she has anxiety just like me, and also that the status that you have, just like Luna, and what she's known for, and kind of like almost embracing that. Like I feel like there's some parts where it's awkward because Luna wanted to leave the party, but then came back because Luna, like, it is relatable knowing that the person that you love, that you're into, especially Tex, and Tex is taken. And of course, maybe there's a part of me where I'm like, I probably already know that Tex was already taken for sure. I think, Vortex definitely mentioned that in the other episode when we first were introduced to Vortex. But I guess this one is sort of like really showcasing like who is the girlfriend, being Beelzebub. And I like Beelzebub, I thought she was going to be evil character. I thought, maybe I got a glimpse of that, of what she's really about to throw down when, Luna was getting Nancy with Beelzebub. But it seems like she is like, of course she would be powerful. She's like the goddess of gluttony or something like that. And it's showcased in a way where it's so different. Like I remember Ever After, like what is it, that anime Ever After? I forget what it's called. Yeah, Ever After or something like that. The anime. And they showcase gluttony, but it's so far-fetched, far away, but also kind of clever how it's sort of still relatable to the reference and also the idea of gluttony. In this one, also like the same way a little bit, but it also fits the actual description of gluttony because if you go into in-depth, like maybe there is some analyzation. Like, to be honest, Admosius to me doesn't seem like the god the god of lust. It just, I don't know, it doesn't. Okay, could have been Angel Dust. Yes, I'm still going by with Angel Dust. Angel Dust could have been, like, definitely, if you told me like, oh, Angel Dust is definitely the god of, like, the overlord of lust, I would believe you. Asmodeus, no, I think I said that in that review, where I'm like, no, I don't really think Asmodeus at all is like, the overlord of lust. I just don't see that. I don't, especially how big he is. Like, I don't, like, I don't really feel that at all. And maybe I could be wrong here and there. I know some of these, representations of these sins doesn't have to be accurate. But also another thing, like, from Beelzebub in my criticization, like, this definitely gives me the mad furry vibes, which is obvious. But also, it is something from Beelzebub that I seen, that a wolf, a bee altogether. Like I wonder, like, I did see a little glimpse of a biblical accurate of Beelzebub, and God is I do not want to see that. So maybe it's sort of a representation of that, like a bat freaking I don't know how many animals are morphed into Beelzebub. Like I'm looking into this and I'm like, oh gosh, like what are you? Like it's just so many. Like I don't like it goes into that world. Hell is interesting. Not well, actually, it's a terrible place, but it's it kind of like they showing like the animated kind of like representation of it. If it was biblically accurate, man, would this be a different show? This would be beyond terrifying in all levels. Okay, more terrifying than that Grimace trend. What's up with the Grimace trend? I'm still questioning that. So yeah, this episode was good, and I appreciate Beelzebub, a person that could have been an enemy, is actually in good vibes in so many ways. Like I feel like there was like a moment where I was like so close to that Luna and Beelzebub was actually gonna somewhat fall in love. I thought they were gonna go into that shipping market right there, because I guess that straight couples just don't exist in hell. And man, does it seems like that. I don't know. Luna maybe bi like me, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I wonder, like, there was this whole talk from some other videos talking about like a polyamorous kind of like relationship, like a triangle, which wouldn't go well in my opinion, but it could happen within the show between Luna, Beelzebub, and also Vortex. I bet Vortex must be swimming in like, yeah, even though he won't show it, he would still be like, oh, this is actually nice. I see you, Vortex. No, but yeah, pretty much the episode was pretty good. Brought emotions, brought deeper meaning, and for once we saw Luna and you know Blitz actually getting along. Finally, actually sort of becoming one itself, and I really dig the heart warm kind of scenes within this, especially in the end of this. You know, do I feel like they don't need to spend that all the time in the party? Yeah, for sure, but it is a party when Kesha is around, that's for sure. Let me tell you that, okay? Like, you can't beat that. Kesha in that, listen, like, she's been through a lot. In my times, Kesha was the GOAT back in my day. But man, is she still is. She's still slaying. Anyways, yep, that's my short review, thoughts, or whatever it is you may call it, of this episode in Helluva Boss. Show me what your thoughts are. My arm hurts. I've been trying to cover it, as you can hear the fan already. Anyways, yep, that is all. New vids next weekend. Hope you are looking forward to that. Happy 4th of July. If anyone's celebrating that, it's coming soon. Let me tell you, fireworks, be careful out there. One love and a peace.